Hello and welcome back. Yes, welcome back to this quiet, rainy evening here in Otrikar, the dwarven outpost, where we have already received several quests, including collecting lynx furs. Oh, fighting the Arham scouts too, obviously. Feeding hogs, which is unusual. Usually hogs are our friends, or at least they're just cool creatures that don't do evil of any sort. In any case, let's see. Collecting furs around here. There is a lynx over there, I can sense it. A Downs lynx, as in the North Downs. Very well, we collected our first lynx fur. The Darkhand Scouts, that's fine, but we mostly want to go after the lynx. We also need to gather bear meat, which will happen from a different location. There are no bears around here. Apparently, the lynx and the bears keep to different territories. Have some silent understanding, which can happen in nature. Different species having silent understandings of where to go, in what order, keep separate territories and all that in a respectful kind of way. Okay, we got 3 furs. Okay, well, let's keep exploring. I like the quiet rain. Makes it pretty peaceful. Let's see, I see a lynx over there. Interesting terrain here. Very uneven. Yes, this is those are the foothills of a more major mountain. All right, Hawk, get it together. Don't be like the Crabine, Just be you. If you're just a hog, you'll be fine. Grisgur, is there a location that we can learn about? Let's see. Let us see. The North Downs, the Western Ruins. No. Apparently it's not. Well, we're in the. Wait a second, the eastern part. But no, this is not considered a ruin, of course. Just a location. That makes sense. Brisgor sounds like a dwarf name. Oh yes, you'll be the last one, I think, that we need. Good. We gathered all the furs we needed. Now, excuse me, where's my boar? I guess he has some challenges traversing this terrain too, but we're back on top of him and on top of the situation as well. So let's go and gather some bear meat if we could. And I'm sure we have more quests around here. I have no doubt about that. We have discovered Ostgalomar. Ostgalomar, okay. Discovered one more annoying hawk. Okay, what about Ostgalomar? Ostgalomar once stood as a forward outpost of the kingdom of Artedyne, a steadfast guardian against the shadow from the north. Okay. Yeah, it's still, a major team remaining here, so. Okay. More Dower Hands, of course, and all that. We can hear their Dower Hand music as well in the background. Miners as well. I usually don't mind miners, but if they're evil... Doesn't matter if you're miner or not. If you're evil, right? Before you're miner, you're an evil creature. And only after that, you're concerned about resource extraction, right? And that was chapter 2 of the Philosophy of Evil Mining. I read it myself. No, just teasing. Let's see if we can find some bears. Oh yeah. A young Downs bear. Yep. Yeah, you can see with this terrain that you can have a subspecies of any kind of animal, really, including birds even. So, okay. Oh no, I was wrong. There are lynx and bears around here, but on the other side of this hill, it's only lynx. So there's still some separation, but it's not absolute in any way. Let's see. This looks like a bear then, maybe? No, it's a lynx then. Okay. We'll keep them the way they are. We're not interested in lynx right now. But we're definitely interested in hungry Downs bears. Oh no, that was rude of me. To disturb a sleeping bear like that, but at least it passed away quickly. So we're already... Yeah, we're already done with getting bear meat. So efficient these days. Okay, now we are close to the dwarf location. I keep using inappropriate names, like, or not the most appropriate names, like location, I don't know, outpost. What else did I call it? Anyways, but you know what I mean. Here it is. You can see it visually and name it yourself, right? There. So we need to bring the lynx first to Quartermaster Orgreen and the bear meat to Hornboy. Okay, start with Orgreen.
Well met, friend.
Thank you for your help, friend. I will fashion these first into gloves to protect the miners from the bitter cold of the deep mines. Oh, Nine-Fingered Dolly will be happy about that, I can tell you. Very well. And here we have Hornboy.
Well met, friend.
Good, good. That meat should last us quite a while. Thank you for your help, friend. And that's that. We should have more quests, I'm sure, around here. It's a large place. Okay. Looks like this guy has something for us. The Grocer Regin. How can I aid you, friend? Well, let's first browse the shop.
What help may I be to you?
Sell you some stuff, repair some stuff, because all of you are very handy at repairing stuff. Even grocers.
Welcome. You have come at a most fortuitous time.
I'm Regin, in charge of smelting here at Otrikar. The yields are down again. We're running out of silver in this mine. But I've heard that somewhere in these hills there is a fodder lode with veins rich with gold, and maybe even mithril. Really? Usually gold and silver are not in the same location, but... though I find it unlikely, as Moria silver's not been found anywhere but Khazad-dûm. I'm not so sure about that. I think mithril can be found in other locations, right? The Dark Hands ruined the old prospecting records when they left, though. We need to find the proper records to find the fodder lode. I suspect these records are still around Otrikar someplace, perhaps in a chest or a locker. If you can discover them, you'll be doing us Longbeards a real service. So let me get this straight. You're a dwarf. You're surrounded by dwarves. And you believe that records can be found here in a chest or locker that contain very important information about a fodder lode with veins rich with gold, at least, and maybe even mithril. And yet, you haven't searched for those yourself, being a dwarf, especially? And you're asking me or waiting for a stranger to do this for you? That's unbelievable. Played out.
Greetings, traveler!
I'm sure those records are around Altricars someplace. And nobody's looking for it? Crazy stuff, guys. Crazy, I tell you. Alright, I thought that, yeah, I thought I found that chest last time. An abandoned footlocker. Yes, that's right. And we can search for it. Collected the mining records. Yeah, we didn't even have to tamper with it, you know, with the lock system. Wow, great, amazing. Okay, I mean, I'm still glad I helped you guys, but that's ridiculous.
Greetings, traveler!
Aye, that looks like it could be it. But wait, what is this? Most of these records are just ordinary prospectors' reports, not too useful. But this one, I cannot make this page out at all. Could this be the key to the mystery of the Fatherlode? I don't know, you know better. I don't read your language.
I would be grateful for your assistance.
I can't ken these runes at all. Why, unless I miss my mark entirely, I think these are some kind of elf writing. Oh, that is interesting. Now, how could directions to a dwarf mine have ever been written in some elfish script? Good question. Do you think anyone in these parts could understand this language? Yeah. Find someone who can translate the mining records. Rune Kenner. Okay, well, let's start our investigation here. So, here we have Ladja Saga Song.
What do you need?
Elvish? Huh? Sorry, friend, I can't help you with that. Okay. Wait, what happened here?
Well met.
Oh, just continue quest, okay. So his ring quest is still active. Or quest ring, rather. Same response from this guy. No matter, we shall persevere. We'll chat with everybody. Kuldar here.
What do you want?
Yes, I can read a spot of Elvish. My father was a scholar, and he learned many things from Balin. Oh, he knew Balin. He passed a fair bit of it on to me. Let me have a look. Ah, it appears that it was an elf who found the dwarves' lode in the first place. That's curious. That explains this writing, and perhaps also why the dwarves of old never mined the lode, for they would not have wished to ask an elf for help. Too proud for that, huh? It appears that these records refer to a map that must have once been included with them. I hope Reagan has that map, for the records are not detailed enough to stand on their own. Interesting. Reagan will be interested to hear this account. Yes, indeed. But, and we collected the mining records again. But why would a elf discover going to a mine or inside the earth to look for lodes? That's curious.
At your service and your families.
So, we're missing a map, huh? I wonder. Well, thank you again for your work.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
I believe the map must have been taken by the Dourhands. That's very likely. They must have left the old records you found because they couldn't read them. But I'd guess that the map is in the hands of the Dourhand foreman who used to have my job. Unless I miss my mark, I'd say that Foreman Nyrat is with many of the other Dourhands at their camp to the north. This is a big request, but if you can get that map back from Foreman Nyrat, I think we'll be able to find the Fatherlode at last. I suspect you'll find the map in a chest in Foreman Nyrat's tent at the camp, but he might also be carrying it around on his person. So, how did you know in the first place that there will be a Fatherlode or Motherlode, whatever, around here, rich in gold and maybe even mithril? If you can't eat elfish, you weren't even like sure. I don't know. I don't get that part of the story. The lost map. The rest I get, and will help you guys. Apparently we have more quest givers now. More people are excited to give us quests. Now that they chatted with us, know us better, etc.
Might you lend me an ear?
Good day to you. Have you seen all the Handreveil, or Knothawks as some call them? Oh, okay. These wicked birds have always been dangerous, but it seems there are more and more of them about nowadays. I think that the Dourhands have started taming them. I'm afraid they're being used as spies. I'm afraid so as well. I felt that they're like kind of spying. I didn't think the Darkhans have anything to do with it, but if you would earn favor with us, go out and kill as many of the foul creatures as you can. You can find them all throughout the hills around Otrikar. If you would do this for us, I'll see to it that you are rewarded for your work. Sure. Fair enough. A bird in the hand.
What do you want?
I'm sure the Darkhans are using those wretched birds to spy on us. Okay. Then what else? You are Hana.
Will you help me?
Yep. Ever since we threw those cursed Darkhans out of Otrikar, they've been skulking around the area. We think they're planning to raid us and retake the mines. They have several large camps around the Northlands, and they have scouts spying on us here as well as carrying messages between the camps. Soon, we will be ready to move against the Darkhans directly, but for now I need you to put an end to this spying. Defeat as many of the Darkhans scouts as you can find around Otrikar and the Northlands of Nanamluk. Stop the scouts, okay. Good. That's all pertinent, I think. So let's head out again. And I don't think we need to go far, to find stuff that we have to do. So yeah. Okay, so start with the basics. That's a scout, so yes, can defeat you very easily. The links we don't care about now. Another scout over here. Good. I mean, not good, but we show exterminate those. Down stalker, that's a lynx, we don't care about it. Ooh. Periwinkle, a herb native to Nanamluk. It's beautiful. That's a quest too. How exciting. You have encountered a number of interesting herbs in your travels. Well, that's a very general statement, and it's true, but these should be collected as you make your way through the lands and brought to the Ranger Orton. Oh, so all over the North Downs, different types of herbs. Okay, fine. So that's a longer term endeavor. That's fine. Herbs and simples. Let's get one periwinkle. Let's collect some scouts as well. If we could. Or at least their possessions. No, not really, we don't care. We only care that we thin out their numbers, right? Without asking many questions, just thinning out their numbers, being cruel, murdering them, that kind of stuff. Okay, another scout here, and there will be 5 of them. Ooh, cool outfit, cool hairstyle and everything. Wow, great. I'm sorry I killed you. I had to do it. No, I didn't have to do it. I just decided to do it. There is a difference there. Okay, so the herbs and simples, I mean, sure, if we find anything around, we'll gather it, but for now, let's concentrate on the nasty hawks, which of course are all over the place, but right now we don't see as many of them. There's one here. Then we should collect the mining map if we could, from the hands of the Darkhans. The hands of the Darkhans are very handy. The hands of the Darkhans are very handy. Oh yeah, we're looking for you. I forgot. Never mind. Okay. Now, where were we? The rain got a little heavier, but that's fine. We can handle some rain. There's a little Darkhan camp here. Sorry, you shouldn't have stalked me like that. Threatened my life. A Darkhan miner. A number of Darkhan miners have gathered at Turum, too close to Otrikar for comfort. Whose comfort? You should defeat the Darkhans that have amassed at Turum. Okay, uncommon. So we now kill stuff just because somebody feels uncomfortable? Oh my goodness. We have arrived at Turum, and it is crawling with Darkhans. These foes are surely organized and pose a dire threat to Otrikar. Surely they do. Pulling beards, huh? Well, if you're just pulling their beards, I don't mind, but that's not what we're doing, right? Pulling their beards, in quotation marks. Yeah, right. We pulled some beards around here. Uh-huh. Okay, there's the miner. Now, Turum. Is Turum or something that's... No, it's not a ruin. So that... I wish they had another beat that told us some lore about the various locations that are not ruins, you know? Just another exploration beat. But I guess that's too much to ask sometimes. Darting Northhawk, okay. And one more miner here. Okay. It also counts as somebody at Turum. That's a dower hand, sure. Of course. What else? Sack of East. East, suitable for brewing. Uh-oh. Hey, don't interrupt me while I'm getting my East. Hey. A foreman, yes. You have defeated a number of the dangerous Darkhand miners at Turum, reducing the grave threat to Otrikar and making sure that all the coal stays in the mines, right? Yeah. You have found a large sack of stolen East in the mining camp outside of Turum, bearing signs of having once belonged to Otrikar. The good dwarves of Otrikar will surely be missing the key ingredient for their beer brewing. Stolen morale. Yeah, funny. Yes. That's what morale relies on these days. Alcohol. I see. But yes, we collected one stolen East. That's a miner. That's another hawk. Well, let's deal with both of them, I guess. There we go. Now, where is the rest of the East? Maybe there is no more East. Maybe we're imagining that we will find more East. Right? Okay. Well, let's see. Maybe there's East over there. Ah, there is indeed. Okay, a miner. More East. And more dwarfs. Okay, and the last piece. The last sack of East. Good. Hey. No, Foreman Nyrat. Oh, this is the Foreman Nyrat, guys. Nice yellow color on your hair. Collected the Darkhand mining map. Great. That was good. That was unexpected. I didn't expect them to find him here, really. Now, in terms of pulling beards, we have to actually defeat Thorfi Hammerhorn. I didn't realize that. I thought they were just defeating more regular Darkhands, but no. We somehow sense that there is a leader here, which makes sense. That makes sense. So, well, it's a strategic place, for sure. Buttressed by the sheer rocks in the back and kind of narrow entrance on this side. That's a good place, you know. Defensible position, at least to an extent, but not for me. Oh, this is a Thorfri's guard over there, okay. Fine. And that's Thorfri Hammerhorn. Good name and all, but it won't save you. No, it won't save you. Uh-huh. Yeah, cool. Cool attack, cool head. But we defeated Thorfri Hammerhorn. So that's great. Alright. Let's check. Okay, guys, I'll see you back at the camp. Well, On the way back we found another periwinkle, so let's pick it up. It's a beautiful plant. And indeed also has herbal properties for sure. Another scout, okay. There we go. Now... Oh, another periwinkle, wait for us. It's too steep around here. Here, we'll pick you up too. Dear plant. Okay, and you have quests to return. Let's start with this one. With the grocer, of course. You should start with the grocer, always.
Greetings, traveler.
You have found it. This is wonderful news. Let me see.
Come and stay a moment, friend.
Ha! Now we can finally find the fatherlode. Wait a moment. These directions are not exactly what I was expecting. Find the father in the Roll Rock. The lode lies among high hills. Fell falcons soar through skies, and savage lynx guard the gorges. Shining the silver, glittering the gold. A cliff's cracks keep the secret. So it's both silver and gold, huh? They had a poetic term back in the old days, but I wish they were more precise. Well, I think we at least have some idea how to proceed. The map and those directions, together, speak clearly to me of a cliff northwest of LOTRO. All we have to do is find a suitable rock formation that is rich with ore. If you do, take a sample, and we'll see if it's the true fatherlode. How would you know if it's a true fatherlode? I mean, I know you have your tricks, dwarves, but I'm just curious. The fatherlode.
Greetings, traveler.
I wish I could give you better directions, but please head out there and look for that lost lode, because we can't do it ourselves, we're only dwarves after all. Well, and on that note, guys, I shall see you next time for more adventures. We'll return most of the other quests here, and try to find the mother lode or the father lode. I don't know what the difference is anyways, but we'll find it, I promise. Take care, goodbye.